Oh my, it is odd eyes. Oh my. Should I switch my deck to odd eyes if I want to do rank? Then again, I'm only doing this. Wait, there's no one watching me right now unless this is a VOD and you're watching right now. So I should be quiet or should I talk? Hmm. Okay, I spent a lot of money. I gave money to my friend to buy his deck. His Overlord, Dragonic Overlord deck standard format. Technically, he says he's just gonna give me all of his Dragon Empire cards. Except for like one because he needs one for his premium deck for Vanguard. Yu-Gi-Oh! Haven't really gotten into RL Yu-Gi-Oh! I do have cards for it, technically speaking. But just like 3 copies of a structure deck. I have two technically, but like still it's just 3 copies of a structure deck. Hmm. And also one of the advantages of this deck is that I have literally no back row. I have literally no back row. I have nothing, so it's a easy deck to play. It's like super heavy samurai. I should try grinding with super heavy samurai. But it's like, eh. Hmm. Oh, it is a different type of deck. It is a Phantom Knights deck. Phantom Knights deck. I do have a Phantom Knights deck in Master Duel because it copied Solemn Vanguard. Technically, Solemn Yu-Gi-Oh! He doesn't do stuff for Master Duel anymore. Then again, like it's too expensive to do it. And today is Sunday. It's like 5:31. I ate like my food, first meal of the day, like an hour ago. Maybe around 9 I'll eat my second meal of the day, then go to sleep. Because I have to wake up early. I have to wake up like 5. So I can leave at 6 because my class is on site at 7. Then I have to be lucky so I can leave to go back home. Because I have another class in 10:45. Like my first class starts at 7, ends at 9, starts at 10:45. Which means I have a little bit over 1 hour to go from school to go to a place to commute and somehow go back home and go all the way upstairs and turn on my computer. It's gonna be a pain. Don't know why the professor prefer. But then again, it's like either we do our end of lesson exam either on site or in the house. But then again, in the house is better. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Oh well, I just destroyed my two pendulums. Oh well, I destroyed my two pendulum skills. So oh well, I have to go normal summon now. That's what happens when you don't read your cards or pay attention completely. Their mind is BLS. If they don't have the skill, I am safe. If they have the skill, oh wait, they're Carly, so I'm safe. But then again, they can do stuff. I have to set the monster in defense position and hope for the best because I have no scale. I don't have my lower scales right now. The only thing I can do is just set and pass because I don't have a scale. I might lose some life points, but that monster, if it says done against like, if oh wait, I just remembered, if he's running a Blackluster Soldier card, can I attack? I can't even attack. And oh my gosh, I was right. Because I have a Blackluster Soldier deck in this in this account, unlike my Steam account. My Steam account was a mistake. I wish I can just delete it and just put this account into the Steam account so I can just use the Steam version of Duel Links instead. And I'm dead now. I survived with 600 life points left. Wait, this can at the end of the battle phase. It's good. My turn. I draw. The only card I'm worried about is like Mirror Force, which is a one of in the deck. It's a one of, and it's also in the banners. You're only allowed of one copy of it, so either MST or Cosmic Cyclone. Yeah, he doesn't have the weird trap card. He has the Wabaku trap card. Oh well. Thing is, he runs a Blue Eyes deck, and Blue Eyes decks they don't tend to exceed something. They either fusion or synchro. They rarely exceed. They can exceed. They put it in the extra deck, but they don't tend to exceed summon. They tend to fusion summon or synchro summon. So those have levels, so I can use this guy. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, the power. Ugh. Deck, give me a level 5. I did not get a level 5. Switching to defense mode, and I pass my turn. I think I might change this because this thing is a double-edged sword. But then again, only one, only very few decks have normal monsters. It also have I'm facing Blue Eyes. I'm setting monster in defense mode because I have to draw. Oh my gosh, it's a level. Then again, I pendulum summon that out. Effect Veiler. Oh man, I can't do anything with this. All I can do is just swing and hope for the best. I was trying to use. So I can remove these two. Oh well. I hope effect veiler is only a one of. And I'm dead. Mm. I'll never get why. I'm doing KC Cup, right? Not doing regular rec. I think I'm doing KC Cup because this is a KC Cup background. Uh, Pendulum scale. Summoning. Why is it different color when they're the same monster? Why is it different colors when they're literally the same monster? I need to find a better level 5 monster that has a quick effect. Because all my level 5 monsters currently have like their spell speed is just spell speed 1. They're an activation effect, so not that good. Uh, I also bought 2 bootlegs of Double O Gundam, and I was able to get the left peg or the right peg for my perfect strike. Because the Daban bootlegs, their strike Gundam, their strike thing, they use the early grade strike instead of using the original strike. I would prefer if they use the revive strike though. It would be better. Must be the early grade strike consumes less plastic or something. Okay, Dark Rebellion, Exceed Dragon. Should I add that card? Nah. Nah, it's an activation effect as well. And plus it's like and plus if I want to remove a monster, I could just do it with the spider. And I can do it once and spider will be 3k permanent body. Then again, Dark Rebellion does it makes it bigger, but like does it really make it bigger? Because just another one. Uh, Sometimes I want to just card slash, like, or use real money to play in this game. But it's like, is it worth the investment? Like, that's the question. And I died because I need an activate. I need a quick effect card. Like, I need a quick effect card. Like, there's the cockroach. The cockroaches prevent special summoning or something. If I remember. I remember the cockroach prevents special summoning, and the sea dragon prevents graveyard effects. I don't know their names. I'm very bad with names. I don't even know my teacher's names. And I see him like twice a week online. Then again, he does like, guys, blah blah blah, my insert name. At least, oh, that's right, it's Roach. Okay, I have like 2 level 6s, but I have so many level 4s. And I only have like 1 level 4, 2 level 4, 3 level 4 monsters. Okay, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, equal. Perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. I only have like level 6 and level. I'm gonna go check level. Okay. Z. 4 and 5. I only just need 4 and 5. Because like 6, I have a quick effect or something. Mm. Wait, I should just focus first on the level 4. On the level 5. Because I need a quick effect. That's a level 5. Skill. 3. I want something that's 2. Can't use it. This one might be usable. Number freeze it on. Once per turn, effective control would activate an effect. Declare detach. You can detach from discard set of those monsters. Weird. Not that useful. Don't have machine types in this deck. Don't have noble mites. Don't have insects. Total 5 DDD marks. Man King Tell skill is. Once per turn during either player's turn. If you took any effect damage this turn, you can detach one. Then, okay. It's so shiny. And sadly, I can't use this. I can't use it because I don't have that many. I don't think my level 5s are earth monsters. They're dark. Okay, Infinite Track River Stomper. When this card destroys must be battle. It's not a quick effect. I need a quick effect. Don't have Wing Beast. Don't have Zombie. Already put it in there. 3 level 5s. 4 level. How are you gonna summon this card? Besides Chaos XYZ change. Yeah, you have to use the Bargain Force card for that. Hmm. Okay, I got nothing. No quick effects. Let's check level 4s then. Because level 6, we already have something. Level 4s. Let's go check. Let's go with the weakest monster first. 3 level 4s. Nope. Horse from your discard. Wing Beast. Don't. Uh, Majority of my cards are pendulum monsters, so I can technically use this. I don't have a Draco Slayer pendulum monster. Okay, you can either discard the quick effect. Already have. Oh, let's double check its skill. Measure when a level 5 or higher monster would be special yet, you can discard. Okay, get the activation. Uh, don't have it win. Fairy. Have light. I don't have Utopia in the deck. Okay, at the level 4 or higher, normal monster from your deck or graveyard to hand, which is actually usable for this, for my deck. If this card has a normal monster as a material, it gains this effect. If this card battles a monster with the same attribute as a normal monster in your graveyard, you can detach. Your opponents must send that monster to the graveyard. Oh, it might be usable since I have a lot of normal monsters in the deck. I have like a lot of monsters. My attributes are dark, light, dark, earth, fire, wind, fire. I'm missing is water. Yeah. Okay. Wind, fire, earth, light, dark. I'm missing is just earth and divine. And then again, who uses divine? Okay. I'll keep it as it is, or at least like, what else is there to do? I'm always quiet because I tend to read while I stream because so I don't give too much effort because like why should I put effort in? Oh my gosh, an Omni negate. Setting pendulum scale. Setting pendulum scale. It has an Omni negate. Bye bye, monster. I'll miss you. And I have nothing. I've just passed the turn like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's gonna be Odd Eyes. It's gonna be Raging Eyes, Pendulum Dragon. Is it Odd Eyes, Raging Dragon, or whatever? I'm gonna die. Then again, he's going first. So it's just I might live. Because it's like, going first is like the weakness of that deck. Okay, they synchro summon. They have they have this card. This card is so good. Setting the pendulum scale. Setting the pendulum scale. Can I even pendulum summon? I will now know if it's true or not. Like if I pendulum summon and he activates the effect, will it activate for all the cards? But sometimes it doesn't activate, which is weird for me sometimes. Because I have the card myself, sometimes it doesn't proc. Ouch. Oh, I lost. How did he get this card though? Oh, you can't see the deck? Feels sad, you can't see the deck unlike in rank. I only have like three level 4 Yeah, I only have like three level 4 monsters. So I should really decrease the amount of level 4 monsters I run. How many level 6 I run? I run like 6 level 6s, 5. I run more, a little bit more. I run a little bit more 5s. I run more 5s than 6s though. Like, I have 2 copies of the dragon. I have 2 copies of, I have 3 copies of pterodactyl, that's already 5. I have 3 copies of the effect monster, that's already 8. Yeah. And I also have 1 copy of this thing, which makes it 9. So yeah, 6 I only have like 6. Which is 3 copies of the one that has special effect gives plus 300, and the one that has no skills at all. I was thinking of summoning my other level 6. You saw that night card. It's because once I can detach a material and I can pick a monster, I could have picked Beast Warrior. But sadly, no. Sadly, because like unlike in Vanguard Zero, where your character tells you who you are and what deck you're playing, in Duel Links, it's not the case because like you can play a deck without the main cool skill it has. You can do that. So you can just either rely completely on the deck or you can shift it. You can shift it into turbo and use the skill that coincides with the deck. Ugh. Oh. Ojamas. Setting the pendulum scale. Setting the pendulum scale. Let's go. Go. My monsters are all like 1800 or 1700 beaters. I Yeah, it's 1800. I don't know why I know so much about some cars yet I can't put stuff like names, birthdays, and stuff in my head. But I can accurately guess someone's age. But not accurately, it's always gonna be like 30s, mid 30s, late 30s. Uh, I might lose. I don't know how to handle that deck. Mm. Okay, two powerful monsters. I have no monster that's level 5. I have a monster that's level 6. Setting the pendulum scale. Another question is I put this level 7. Okay, the attribute here is. What's attribute? It's water! Peace warrior. Too late. It's a level 5. Oh well. Excuse me. Enter. I can't do anything. I lost. Maybe I should change my deck, but then again, I'm trying to level up Bakura. Hmm. I just ate like 2 hours ago. Around 7 or 9, 8, I'll eat. Then again, I said earlier I'll eat at 9. But I have to wake up early. Oh, I'm 1 hour already. Hmm. Oh, it's tomorrow. I'll keep playing until like 7 or 8, then I'll cook my food. Which is 1 to 2 hours from now. Technically, 30 minutes to an hour from now. 30 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes from now. Blue Eyes White Dragon tends to only use dragon cards. They only have like one machine card though. And it looks dragon like. I enter. I lost. The only thing I have is just a level 4 monster. I'm dead. Just accept my fate. Hi. Yogurt yums. I don't like yogurt. Then again, I don't really eat yogurt. I'm not into sweets. I'm really not into sweets. Which is kind of sad since when my birthday happened, which was like a couple of weeks ago. No. I don't really pay attention to other streamers that much. I don't really pay attention to other streamers. I just do my own thing, so no. If I did, I might have like followed them just to make it easier for me to raid them. To raid because I like raiding when I have two or more viewers. Oh, okay. I didn't pay attention to your joke. But it's still okay. But yeah. But then again, it's only way you can do wordplays properly is when the person actually pays attention to the joke and actually feels the embarrassment of saying those jokes. Which doesn't happen with me because I pay like 30% of my attention on the stream while the remaining percentage is on me reading something to help pass the time I'm streaming. Because like I'm playing games, I'm reading, might as well stream to make it usable and stuff. I should play ads, but then it's like I'm too lazy to play ads. And plus, if you play ads, you have to meticulously open a tab for the dashboard for you to start playing ads. Then again, I can just stop watching Final Phase. He's doing mostly Honkai and Arknight or whatever stuff with anime girls now. Oh my gosh, is that a new artwork for you, Belle? Oh my. And I think I'm dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. I think I need to put more level 6 pendulum monsters because like my level 5 pendulum monsters are like okay. They had removal and stuff, but like my level 6 pendulum monsters are a bit stronger. Not level 6, rank 6 exceed monsters are stronger. Thank you for the follow. So Hayabusa Knight. So Hayabusa. That word, Hayabusa Knight. And also I was watching a video on YouTube about motorcycles and there was like the Hayabusa. I don't know if I got the name right, but it means peregrine falcon. It was a type of falcon or some type of very fast Birds of Prey. That But's in Japanese. Uh, who would win in the end? Who would win? Goku or Superman? Because Superman is older, has more versions of him. There are versions that are so strong. Even if you do a what is it? A composite Superman, even if you had all the weaknesses. I'm doing okay. I did my homework. I could have been in the beach right now and not stream. I could be at the beach right now, enjoying my time and stuff. But I'm here because I didn't do my homework early enough. Like I had that homework which was due today at 5 p.m. I was stressing over nothing. I could have done my homework the day before, and I could have been in the beach right now. Technically, I wouldn't be at the beach right now. I would be in the car right now because I would be going home right now because I have school tomorrow, face to face, face to face school, which is on site, which is a pain because my next class after that is online, and online it's better to do it at home than rely on data or the school's Wi-Fi. I don't trust the school's Wi-Fi. I had a professor, and we consistently always have this problem of her disconnecting or lagging every single time. She's like the only professor that lags. So I'm kind of stressed tomorrow because it's like stressed because it's like I have my class starts at 7, so I have to wake up around 5 because I have to be awake enough to not fall asleep in the jeep ride going to my school, which I have to leave around 6 to arrive at school around 7. Then at 9, I have to somehow walk all the way back to the jeep stop to go back home so I can go and turn on my computer so I can do online class. And I'm also doing the homework for that professor. That professor pretty laid back. He told us just do all the post tasks in the modules and stuff. I'm kind of doing finishing module one's homework since we're not even done talking about module one's homework yet. Module one's discussion yet. Module two. I'm very bad at pronouncing words. Module two. Module two. I'm currently I'm currently thinking about it because it talks about what do you feel about the story of Moses, the story of Job. The only thing I remember about Moses is because there's like two movie adaptations of it. One is like The Prince of Egypt, which was a very nice movie adaptation. Fun fact: The Prince of Egypt was supposedly supposed to make money, but ended up being a bomb. Ended up bombing. It ended up not making that much money or not making money at all for DreamWorks. So instead, the movie that they thought that will not do well, which was Shrek, did well. So yeah, so stressful. Then I don't know what the third assignment is. Then again, my psychology professor, he's okay. He teaches okay, but like he told me majority for like their first class, he told me it's gonna be mostly gonna be terms, it's gonna be dates. No, wrong. He told me it's all gonna be situational slash subjective stuff. Turns out it's all about dates, names, and terms, which I'm really bad at. Like, I'm so bad at those. I can't remember names that well, even birth dates. Like, I can barely remember my own birthday. I can barely remember my own birthday. I can remember my older sister's birthday, my younger sister's birthday, and my brother's birthday. Mostly because my brother's birthday is like, I think his birthday is like tomorrow. Or it's the day after tomorrow. Then my older sister's birthday is just like 2 days after mine, which is October 15, October 13. And yes, that's where the 1013 comes from. So yeah, just not that I don't really think I'm gonna do well in introduction to psychology, mostly because I'm bad with terms and names and stuff. Anyways, and I already did all the homework already for module 2. It's just module 3, which is about the brain, which is okay, but like I don't think I'm gonna do well in that because like one of the assignments is just like the same thing, just copied pasted. Oh my, he's gonna win because my pesky pendulum card gives power to Blue Eyes because it's a normal monster. What else? What else? And I just learned there's a website to check the GDP to debt ratio for countries, and US is like 2 or 3 times their debt's like so big. Like China's debt is just like if they just choose to pay their debt all in once, they could do it because their GDP is like 17 something and their debt is like 14 something, which means they could choose to pay all their debts if they wanted to right now. Unlike the United States, which is just printing money nonstop. Then again, it's a U.S. problem because they chose to be the world police or be the world's number one military force, and the military is a very sink fallacy type deal or the sinking ship fallacy type deal, where you need to keep investing nonstop with little to no ROI out of it. Like it's very little ROI. So ROI is return of investment. But then again, they're using wars as a way to launder money, so there's that. Such a political person, but I'm not political when it comes to my home country. I don't care what happens. Don't think I care. Don't think you know about that. Currently, we have a border dispute with China, which means if you're not, which means I am like one of like 14 countries with a border dispute in China. China has too many border disputes. They should try to lessen it. Like, but then it's like I think they should stop doing the land disputes. Like the water disputes, I can get. It's like it's a little bit more murky because like water, like the sea disputes. I think they can keep it, but the land disputes they need to solidify it already because it's like it's land. You need to solidify that. If not, you're dead. The ocean is just like trying to get fish and stuff, which is important for food. But then again, the microplastics in the world, which I'm not helping since I bought like five. No wait, perfect blue, verde, blaze, double O riser with gin condenser, double O riser with 7 sword system. By the way, they're all bootlegs, so. So they're very painful to build. They're really a pain to build. Like they're my fingers yet I keep like building them though. I have like two original Gunplas right in front of me, which is the RX 78-2 Revive and the Gundam Build Fighters Amazing Extra because I couldn't find a cheap Dark Matter. Uh, then again, you can slightly convert the Amazing Extra to Dark Matter because you are given 2 sword hilts for it. I was thinking of like I should just look for my sword because I have an extra sword that's original Bandai and it's just somewhere in the house. I can just use that and put it to the other extra sword hilt, which would be great. Which means my amazing Exia would have 2 swords. They will have like the beam saber, the GN sword, the icicle sword, the 2 swords in the backpack. So they have 6 swords if I include that one. Then again, the arms in the Build Fighters anime became beam sabers as well, but you can't attach it though. Speaking of Build Fighters, I really dislike one major aspect of Gundam.info. They made all their build fighters, build divers, re-rise, all their Gundam animes unlisted, or they put it under private or something, which is so annoying. Like the only answer left is just to pirate. Like that's the only thing we can do. By the looks of it, we need to pirate. If I want to watch build fighters, I have to pirate because there's no way I'm gonna do Crunchyroll or something. I have no money for that. Because if I have money, I would like put my money here in Duel Links or something, or buy the DLCs for Vanguard Dear Days to upgrade my deck. I have no choice. I have to go with the cockroach. School is stressful. I really dislike the idea of going to school. But then again, it's like you need to try and get a job. I can't do grunt work because like I don't have the body for grunt work. Like you need to like give me like a month or two, 3 months for you to force me to exercise to build up my stamina. Then after you build up my stamina, then you build up my muscle strength. After you build up my muscle strength, repeat the stamina, rinse and repeat to start doing grunt work, which I can't even do because I have a back problem. Because I have a back problem. Oh my gosh. Why didn't my spell card activate so I can why didn't my spell card activate? I mean why didn't my monster activate to counter it unless your opponent can't counter those type of cards? I feel sad. Uh, I'm just been losing non-stop. Okay, KC Cup. Is this gonna be rank? Okay, I go first. Me going first, me going second. I don't really care. This deck is just a fun deck, not a very serious deck. If it was, it would be great. If I wish it was like, but then again, Duel Links versus Master Duel. Duel Links, you at least get one turn. That's the thing. You at least get a single turn. Unlike Master Duels, like you try to do your turn, but your opponent just keeps blocking you. They keep blocking you non-stop. And if you don't like, you don't even if you don't have more than one turn, you go Rush Duel, which is a great thing. Like, thank goodness Konami was smart and made Rush Duel a part of the Duel Links environment. Because like, if they try to do Rush Duel with what they did with Cross Duel, Rush Duel will die. Legitimately, Rush Duel will die. Cross Duel appeared, it was okay, but the moment Master Duel came out, Cross Duel died. Like it ended like 2 months ago. 2 to 3 months ago, it ended already. It ended. It was gone. It didn't even last a year. Oh, I think they should revive Cross Duel as a format, either as an event thing, which they can do, like a PvP event, where you pair up with another person to do a Cross Duel type format. That's the only way Cross Duel will live is through Duel Links, or they add it as an extra thing like similar to Rush Duel as another format in Duel Links. The only thing left for Duel Links is to make a master duel type format within the Duel Links. But if they did that, it would ruin master duels type of thing because like master duel, if you want to do an actual master duel practice, you go YGO Pro or Duel Pro or something, or Dueling Notebook or whatever the free simulators are. Which is another reason why Master Duel doesn't follow the official ban list for either TCG or OCGs, because if they do that, they cannot compete with the free version. They just cannot compete. Okay, I've been losing too much. Maybe I should change the deck. Which one? Okay, I know my Kaiba's like level 30 for sure. Okay, 36. How about my Yugimoto? 36. I know my Joe is like 26. I'm gonna go back to Bakura because it's like I already know the deck. I already know what to expect. Might as well just keep playing and hope for dumb luck to save me. Uh, I don't know anything about the tournament situation with Yu-Gi-Oh or anything. But problem with Yu-Gi-Oh is that any deck, there's like no sub archetypes or anything that can truly be pure because they're like good stable cards like Ash Blossom, the the pot cards like impermanence or whatever. My monster will have 2000 attack points. Oh, for the best here. Mm, mm. What can I think about? What can I think about? I also heard that Gundam has a card game, which is kind of weird. It's not advertised. Must be a Japanese exclusive thing. Huh. Then again, Japan is the land of the card games. Like Duel Master is still alive there. One Piece became a card game. They could have stick with White Shorts. So technically speaking, One Piece is officially in two card games itself and White Schwartz. I thought I Code Geass was a deck in White Schwartz. Turns out it wasn't. I felt sad. Then again, a lot of animes try to get a card game, but the problem is just like if the anime is too short, it will not be worth it because not enough content. That's why the White Schwartz deals is better. Oh yeah, Shaman King. I think there's also Shaman King White Schwartz. There has to be because Shaman King is a physical card. It's a physical archetype in Vanguard. Like if you're into Shaman King, you can literally buy a Shaman King deck, and it is playable in the current format as of this timing because you never know when Vanguard will do a reboot. Like once you have like two reboots in the card game, they're gonna expect you to do another one. Then again, it's gonna be hard. Like the official anime is already finished. We're waiting for season 2, which will appear next year. So I like binge it. I binge it dub though. I didn't binge it sub, which is kind of depressing. Okay, fire and light. that card would fix me up later, but I have like too many level 4 monsters when I don't even run that many level 4 monsters in the deck. Like I only run 3 types of level 4s. Sure, there are 3 ofs, but like it's only 3 types of level 4s. Wait. He might have Wabaku. Okay. He might have Wabaku. Mirror Force? Sakuretsu Armor? The vanished version of Sakuretsu Armor? Battle traps are scary, but most people tend to not run them for some reason. My monster's at least stronger than his now. And I know this card is a dud. That's the thing. I know this card is a dud now. I think Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 failed only because they have like too much going on. Like Spider-Man 1 had one villain. Spider-Man 2 had two villains. Spider-Man 3 had the Green Goblin, Sandman, Venom. They had like three villains. Too much. Too many villains. They have too many villains. Like if they was just like what, like you had like too many villains. Just too many villains. And there's also Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. It also had the same problem. It had too many villains. Like yeah, it had too many villains. It had Electro. Oh my gosh, this is only two at a time. Pain. They had too many villains. Currently, Spider-Man is the only thing that's worth watching in the MCU. No, my trap, my monster. Yeah, it's the only thing worth watching currently in the MCU, which is already past. Like there's the Marvels, then watch the Miss Marvel TV show, but then again they really did bad. They didn't even try to follow. But then again, Miss Marvel has never been a good character. Like Captain Marvel has never been a good character to read about or write about, even in its original version. Besides the one that now belongs to DC Comics. Like yeah, DC Comics. I'm talking about comic books instead of Yu-Gi-Oh. Is there possibility to make a live action Yu-Gi-Oh movie? I do not know. There's a live action Vanguard movie. That's the thing. Vanguard already defeated Yu-Gi-Oh! At least in one department. Vanguard has a live action movie, which is amazing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Only has like two movies, the Pyramid of Light movie and the Bonds Beyond Time. Both of them were very heavily reliant on nostalgia. Well, Vanguard, we don't have nostalgia. Then we do have nostalgia, but too many people got turned off by nostalgia because of V. Huh. You need to be part of the game. Shohuya Busa, you need to be part of the game. You have to click exclamation Poke Start so you can get Pokemon, then you'll get 5 balls. Hi Angel underscore grid 6666. And please note the starters are all random, so what you get is what you get. Then you are like given like 5 Pokeballs and you need to be active like every 15 minutes in chat. If not, okay, what's the card skill? Okay, you need to be active every 15 minutes in chat so you can gain money. Like I have like over Pokepass. It's a Pokemon thing. You see, there's a Survivor on the screen. The Survivor is there, and the 30 minutes is how long until a new Pokemon comes out. But doesn't tell you how long Survivor will stay. Oh, you got a Chimchar. Chimchar is technically the best starter in Sinnoh. You missed the P. Show Hayabusa, you missed the P. And the Survivor escape. You have to wait every 15 minutes for this. Technically speaking, I'm not the only streamer that does this. I think you should put like a tag. Like, is there a tag to put the Pokemon community game? Okay. Ah, hmm. Okay. I've been playing Duel Links on and off since it started. And I think this is my original account. Like, I only have made two accounts. One on mobile, which I immediately connected it to my Google account. And one on Steam, which I want to change to this one, but I can't. I have to make an entire new Steam account to do that. And I might have the same problem all over again. Which is so annoying. 950 days, that's like 3 years. 3 years, that's a little bit under 3 years. Like, it's like 2 years, 2 years and like 10 months or something. No, it's like, yeah, a little bit over 2 years. 565 days times 2, that's 720, 730. You need 200 plus. So yeah, a little bit over 2 years. Thank you. My math is very bad. I used to be good at math, but my lack of use of it in a practical sense has caused it to degrade. Okay. There you are. My file. I didn't see it. I've been playing since 2016 or 2017. On and off. On and off. Or is it 2015? Whenever I was set 1 and set 2 were the only things I saw about dueling. So when I first started playing, so I was playing since then where there were like one or two sets only on Duel Links. And I'm dead here because he can exceed summon. Dark Rebellion has a monster with 2000 who has 2000 power, and I'm dead. What medals? What do you mean by medals? The medals. What is this medal thing you're thinking about? If it's a currency, I do not know. Like the gems, I've like 2018 gems. What is this medal? What is it? I do not know what it is. I do not know what you're asking. Like, I just play Duel Links to do rank. You have to specify what is this medals you're talking about. Like, is it an event? Are you telling me until what level? Oh, my gems. I have 2018 gems, last I checked. Which was like recently. I am debating whether or not to try to get the Ace Monster of Ghost Girl with my last 2000 gems. Because I always want to at least get one copy of the Ace Monster of each main character. Like I have Dark Rebellion, like I have 3 copies of Dark Rebellion now. Because you get one copy for with the structure deck, and you can get two as a free to play player. Because one there was an event where it was free. Don't know if it still is free. And I'm dead here. Oh yeah, it's over. The free structure deck, they should just keep it as is, like because it's gonna be unfair to people. But then again, you can like buy structure decks if you have the money. The rush duel structure decks like like you don't want more than one copy of the rush duel structure deck, like because the rush duel structure deck is not that great. It's like if you're a new player and you're not lucky with getting the good cards in the actual set, it is best to buy the structure deck. It gives you monsters that are okay-ish. They're not the best, but they're okay-ish. I also I used to stream a lot more, but then again I have school now, and my school tends to be a bit harder for me to just be laid back. Uh, I want to be very laid back, but school is a nope for that. Oh, actually, Rush Duel. Sure, you can get 3 copies of the structure deck. You can do well, but it's like, uh, but that's mostly because Rush Duel currently is like a coin toss type of deal right now because it's like we're so early in the format. Like all the decks are basically like one build, which is good stuff, high attack points build. Like very few puts other cards around that. Yep, just normal summon, tribute summon, and then turn, and that's it. And have no cards in hand. Like they have the Jar of Greed or Turtles of Greed card that draws a card every time your opponent summons two cards. It is practically useless. It's like the worst trap card in Rush Duel. Because you're gonna draw, the only time it's usable is like you have like five cards in hand. It's like, oh, I couldn't use my hand. So I can only draw one card per turn in Rush Duel. That's the only time it's usable, and which is very rare. And the only reason you have like multiple, you have five cards in hand is because you put too many high level monsters and you can't tribute summon. Hmm. I normal summon this monster in attack points. It has 2,000 attack points. Oh my gosh. He doesn't have junk synchron? Whatever I draw, as long as I can exceed summon, either a level 5 or level 4, I am golden. I am golden here. I'll just attack because Effect Veiler might be a thing. Effect Veiler, my nemesis. I hope it's just a one of in the ban list for Duel Links. Because if it's not a one of, it's gonna be annoying. And it's a tuner monster, so even if you can't use it, you can use it as a tuner monster. But then again, most hand traps are tuner monsters. Like the only one that I know is like the Draw Lockbird card. Oh, I ranked up. I'm now dual level 11. 7-11. I'm hungry. It's 7 already. We have two people here. Then again, it'll be too early. I just ate like 3 hours ago. Lunch, more people eat lunch around 9. Then around I'll end the stream around 8, which is like 40 minutes from now. Possible. They might ban it. Especially, no, yeah, Orcos, Tenyi, and BLS possible. But possible those cards might get banned because like they're old enough. But then again, like Orcos came like just last set or the set before last. So I don't think so. I don't think so. BLS, I think they might ban it. No, wait. BLS and Tenyi are in the same set, so not yet. Not yet. Orcos for sure. Orcos for sure. Orcos for sure. But BLS and Tanya, I'm not sure. I don't think so. They're just too recent. Because it's like because like when Konami bans cards, they don't ban the new stuff. They ban the old stuff first. So Orcus will definitely get banned. I don't think they're gonna ban the old Blackluster Soldier cards. Oh, there's a possibility they might ban some of it. Like maybe for sure they're gonna keep the OG BLS. They're for sure gonna keep the OG BLS. Uh, I don't know what cards are gonna ban for Blockluster Soldiers. Like, don't really think that make Blockluster Soldier good. It's the skills. It's like the skills. Because without those skills, Blockluster Soldier is like RNG. What? Because it's just like RNG though. It's just RNG, and you have to have good skills too. So it's like maybe they're gonna ban the spell card that allows you to use one material in the hand and the other material in the graveyard. Oh, that's true. That's a possible thing as well. Yeah, that's a good option as well. They make one of the key Blackluster Soldier cards. I think the one that is the new one is the only one I can think of that has a strong thing, but it's just so new. But then again, Konami does sometimes preemptively ban some cards, so who knows? Oh, I wasn't able to catch it. I threw an Ultra Ball. I threw an Ultra Ball at it. Oh well. I threw an Ultra Ball. And remember guys, oh yeah, try to buy Pokeballs at a set of 10 so you can get a free Premier Ball. Uh, but when it comes to ban list, like, I'm not so meta that I care about the ban list about Duel Links that much. Maybe, like, make it so that the back row traps are best for, like, the lower skill decks. Like, the high level deck shouldn't have protection from back row cards. Like, I feel like high level deck shouldn't get protection from back row cards. I do not know. The Pokemon stuff, you can, in the Pokemon things, you can fight with people online. There's a PvP situation there, and the Pokemon's like they're born with they're four random moves, like two attacking moves, one that's stab, the other is coverage, one that is like an optional move, or no, not optional. What word is it? I forgot. A variety move or something that will help. A utility move. Possibly as well. Rockets is old, but I kind of feel sad because I have a rocket deck, but it's not that good. It's not that good. But banlist wise, I really don't know what to think about. Like I'm not too much of a meta player. For the don't think thing is like it's like you put you try to remove protection cards for like the for the high level decks. Like you just remove the protective cards like MST, Cosmic Cyclone. You hard hit those and the battle traps as well. Then it will really make powerful decks glass cannons because those decks need to have a weakness, and making them have no defense, no way for removal except within their archetypes, makes them slightly more even, but I'm not sure. Like I am not sure about that because like some cards have like board wipe, like Odd Eyes has a board wipe effect unless they nerf the skill. Did they nerf the skill while I wasn't paying attention? Don't they? You know, it's like they made what they made raging. Okay, the opponent is disconnected. Might get a disconnected win. Oh, never mind. He's still disconnected. I think for banners they have to hit the tier 1 decks, not the tier 3 decks. Tier 3 is like fun decks though. So it cannot be rocket. It has to be a purely meta deck. Purely meta deck. I don't think BLS will get hit. Tenyi is too new. Same with BLS, so it has to be Orcus. Orcus is old enough so you can hit it. There's also the synchro monsters that I saw that I battle with that starts with letter A. It has a teddy bear that's a level 1 synchro monster. I think that can get hit unless it's in the same set as BLS and Tenyi. Oh, okay. So if have they been into 2 KC cups yet? That's the thing. Have they been into 2 KC cups yet? If they have, then just ban the cards. Like for me, it's like make it a 3 or 12 for the new BLS. Make it a 3 or 12 or something, and make one of the cards that most people run as a one of as a hard one of instead. Oh my gosh, I have no more pendulums. Ugh. Okay, they can ban it. They can ban it, but things like what cards to ban? The only thing I can think of for BLS is like the BLS main monster card and the spell card. Like some of the ritual spell cards are too overpowered. Hmm. Okay. For sure, I think Tenny might get banned. BLS is only got second place. That's the thing. But then again, I am slightly biased to BLS because I have a BLS deck. I don't think it's good, but I have it, which is nice. And I also recorded myself pulling those cards somewhere on YouTube. It's on my YouTube shorts, I think. If I remember, it's Barian World or something. That's this card set. Oh my gosh, my monster became theirs, and it's enough to kill me. Oh well. Hmm. I have rice is already cooked. The only thing I have to cook is like corned beef. Or I should try to make tocino, but tocino takes too long. If you don't know what tocino is uh pork belly or pork muscle or something that's made of pork that has sugar with it because tocino is quite sweet. I really don't know what to do. Like I can talk about Gundam. I like Gundam. My favorite series has to be like the Seed universe. I'm a pro Zaf guy. Mostly because Zaf didn't fire the first shot. It's like Zaf was like what they were doing. Zaf was doing was let's make a farming colony so we are not dependent on Earth. Earth's like we will nuke that farming colony because we hate you guys. Ay, ay. And instead of making nukes and trying to nuke the entire planet, that's what they did. I will just prevent you from using nuclear weapons. Sure, it like destroyed the entire power system, but no more nukes. There were no more nukes. Uh, well, it's completely different between the Universal Century version of the story, which is the original version, which is where Zeon created war crimes. But then again, Zeon was the first version, so it's like. But then again, it's like the Earth Federation were not the good guys as well. They had like so many things, so many problems. Then Unicorn tried to show why the Earth Federation was bad. Then they made Neo Zeon a thing again. It's just so many things that went wrong there. Uh, there was like a Facebook thing going on because I have Facebook groups for my school and stuff. I'm not as active on Discord anymore, but then again, it's like the only thing I do on Discord is just like play my game. It's just like it's just like I play my Pokemon bot game that's on Discord. Excuse me. Uh, okay, let's check. My opponent has like no monsters. One of the things I dislike about Duel Links is that every time you pick a monster, every time you use an effect that requires you to pick something, you get two options, and they get confused, which is option one, you if it's multiple, if both effects are multiple choice stuff, You either get to pick all of them at the same time, or one by one like this. Because it gets confusing. Like it gets confusing. Like if you're paying like half attention like me, it gets annoying real quick. Because it turns out it was you thought it was like the one by one. Turns out it's all at once type deal. You misspelled catch. Ooh, I ranked up. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna go putting my level fives as my scale because he might summon a powerful monster. Which is something because like he fusion summons and fusion summons are higher or level 5 or something. It's mostly because Slurpuff is a fairy type and I'm not into fairy types. Like my favorite fairy type might be Gardevoir. Is there another fairy type? Like Gardevoir, yeah, Gardevoir is the only thing that I can think of that's like a fairy type. Uh, yeah, Gardevoir. That's the only fairy type I can think of. Second type is like Gallade because that's sword arms thing. Grass type, Sceptile because of the sword arms thing. Bug type is Scyther because of the sword arms thing. It's Scyther or Scissors, but Scyther because I never got anyone to trade evolve with me, so I have to pick Scyther. Fighting type, Lucario. Yeah, Lucario. Fire type is a very hard choice. Charizard has 4 types weakness. Chimchar is nice. I prefer Infernape over Blaziken. Still like Charizard though. There's also Typhlosion. Uh, I'll get Charizard. Charizard's my favorite fire type. Flying type is Staraptor. Normal type. eh, I'm not really into normal types. That's the thing. No, he destroyed my scale 7. Okay, you have to go to the extension. The extension thing, if it's like on mobile, because I have my phone near me right now. Let's go to Twitch. The extension should be near though. Yeah, you just type the Pokeball looking icon, and that's the extension. How many Pokemon I have? 473 Pokemon. Oh, I caught a knockout. Neat. Oh, but it's like the last Pokemon I caught, which I didn't get to catch any Pokemon today. It's just kind of sad. Hmm. I have multiple level 4s. I also summon the cockroach. Dragon type, Garchomp. Yeah, Garchomp. Altar is also a good Pokemon, but it's like a 2 stage. And it doesn't gain the dragon typing until you evolve it. Which is like level 40 or 30 something. It's like level 30 or level 40. Favorite region? Favorite region do I like? Kanto's like, Sinnoh. It's like my favorite generation's Gen 4. But doesn't mean I like the Sinnoh region. The Sinnoh region just lacks fire type Pokemon. And I like, technically speaking, you have to pick Kanto. Technically, you can just say Indigo because Indigo means Johto and Kanto, and you get two regions for the price of one, and you get two pseudo legendaries for the price of one. But technically speaking, you can do the same thing with Hoenn. Hoenn has two pseudo legendaries, and they have like the most dragon types that are cool. They have Altaria, they have Flygon, they have Salamence. That's three already. Unova has Dragon, Haxorus, and Hydreigon, which are their three dragon types. Three dragon types. So it's a battle of Flygon versus Haxorus. Haxorus wins. Salamence versus Hydreigon. Hydreigon wins because not Hydreigon. It's Salamence. But Salamence is level 50. Hydreigon's level 64. Oh, the Pokédeal thing, you have to go to their Discord server and type it in the channel for it. So it's now Altaria versus Dragon. Altaria beats Dragon. Or is it Dragon Egg? Dradagen. Because Dradagen is only a single stage Pokemon. Oh, it's a Link monster. My turn. I draw. I can't Pendulum Summon. Steel type, Aggron. Sure, Metagross is stronger, but I just like Aggron's design. They could easily make another Pseudo Legendary. Normal types, I don't know any good normal types that I like. Uh, okay, I'll put Altaria in because Altaria is a normal type. And it's Dragon type, so there's that. So, yeah. Feels like normal, there's like. I don't really care much about the normal type. It has one immunity and one weakness, which is fighting. Okay, what is the next Pokemon type? Favorite dark type might be Pochiana or Mightyena because it's like a dog thing. Then there's Houndour, which has a fire type, and it's actually based on a dog Rottweiler and a Doberman. And they lost. Oh my. Rottweiler versus Doberman. Electric type has to be Electros. Because it's like electric type used to be my favorite type. Then Dragon overcame that. Because electric type only has one weakness, which is ground. And they can defeat 2 Pokemon. And 2 Pokemon are weak to it, which is like flying and water. And flying and water is like the most common types. They're like the most common type. Mm. Psychic type. I already put Gallade though. Yeah, it's Gallade. Uh, Poison type Nidoking. Ground type. Ground type and rock type Tyranitar. Tyranitar. Mm. Yeah. What was this? Oh yeah, ground type. What's a good ground type Pokemon? I don't like Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is an option, but I just don't like Nidoqueen. I have more copies of level 5 monsters than level 6 monsters, so. Okay, what's a good ground type? Like, there is Rhydon, the Rhydon line. There's the Dog Trio line. Golem is technically part ground, but it's not a primary typing. Quagsire? No, Swampert has to be Swampert. For favorite water type has to be Gyarados. Okay, it's either Cosmic Cyclone or something. If only got level 5 so I can activate its skill. If it's level 5, I could sync Exceed Summon. Okay, what is that card? Hmm. Ice type, Walrein. Yeah, Walrein is my favorite ice type. There's also Mamoswine, but Mamoswine you have to do a move tutor to make Piloswine learn ancient power. Wait, Piloswine is part ground. What was my ground type originally? The mere fact I don't even remember it anymore. It's like, alright, it's Swampert. Uh, Ghost type. What's my favorite ghost type? There's the Dreepy line because it's a dragon type. Never used it though, so I can't really say. Thing is, I never actually use a ghost type Pokemon though. Never in my players I actually ever use a ghost type because like, yeah, I never actually use a ghost type because like in the Kanto games you get a Gassy, but Gassy's a trade evolution, so that's a nope. Johto has Mischievous, which is kind of sad. Johto has a ghost type Elite Four member, and their Elite Four member is only has two ghost type, which is Mischievous and the Gengar line. Hoenn has like two main ghost types, which is Duskull and Shuppet. I don't even use those. That's I don't use those. Fantina has like there is like what is it again? For Spirit Tomb, but again I don't use them. I don't use them. Like I don't use a ghost type. So like the closest ghost type Pokemon that I got to use is Gengar because of Pokemon Go. Because like the Pokemon Go Halloween event before, like 2 or 3 years ago, I kept catching Ghastly, so I evolved so many Gengars. I got so many Gengars. I got like 5 or 6 Gengars or 4 Gengars. I'm not sure anymore. So it has to be Gengar, even though it's a trade evolution. But thing is, should Altaria still be my favorite normal type? Because it's like, it doesn't say normal type. It doesn't. It doesn't speak out that it's a normal type. You think first and foremost it's like a flying. Wait, Altaria is not a normal dragon type. It's a dragon flying type. So I literally have to change my favorite normal type. Okay, what would it be? Uh, we can go with God Bidu for something, but I don't really care much about the Bidu flying. Hmm. Ouch. What's a good normal type? There's Snorlax. People might compare me to Snorlax. I'm not a Snorlax. I'm a Munchaks, but I am evolving to a Snorlax. That's the thing. There's also Slacking. Mm. There's Milk Tank, Tauros. Mm. I lived. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also Sableye for Gen 3. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I can't think of any normal type Pokemon from the Sinnoh region besides the Bidoof line. I already picked the Starly line for my favorite flying type. Unova region, I can't even go there because like Gen 5 and beyond, I don't really care much about them anymore. I'm a Gen 4 guy. Then I grew up with Gen 4. What normal type? There's Eevee. But I'll evolve it to Jolteon because Jolteon is my favorite evolution. So I'm gonna make my favorite normal type. Now let's go with Snorlax. It's easy, it's a classic Pokemon, and it's me. There's also Slacking and Vigoroth. Uh, I kept losing with the same deck, and we're only like one person is already 8. Might as well end the stream so I can get to eat food. Since we're only one, I won't raid. So thank you guys for watching and listening to my tirades or making this your background thing playing in the background. So thank you guys and bye bye.